Well, Pangolin Png, 57 cents. It had a great run up earlier this morning, was up to what, 61, 62 cents last 7 days for Pangolin. Again, some nice price action, up around 8.5%. And like I said earlier today, started to climb, had this complete kind of drop sell off here. I'm guessing this is profit selling. It fell back down to 56, 57 cents, but nonetheless, last 7 days looking pretty good. And then last month looking decent as well, up 38%. Obviously, we've talked about Pangolin a bunch on the channel. And Pangolin being a DEX, right? Multi-chain DEX, the chains Avalanche, Songbird, Flare, Hedera, Evmos, etc., etc. In the price action for Pangolin has been pretty good. Like last month, up 38%. If we compared that to like LCX, it's doing much better as far as just production goes over the last what would that be, 30 days compared to LCX. So it is interesting to see this type of price action happen with LCX, and the trading volume is up 51% as well, which gives us, or has Pangolin sitting at 36,549 holders currently on the Avalanche chain. Obviously multi-chain DEX, but Avalanche is essentially the main chain that Pangolin is running on. First video I made on Pangolin, 44 cents, and that was a little over a month ago, April 5th. So coming up on 2 months is when the first video I made on Pangolin PNG at 44 cents. So it's actually been down and up and down from that price point. If we look at the last year, at 44 cents in February, is really shortly after it kind of climbed, or actually I made this, it shot up. Pangolin was trading at around 8 cents. It shot up crazy to 62 cents on, let me go to this date here. When was this? February 27th. And okay, yeah, so it's been up and down really since that video. But I just wanted to go over one thing specifically when it comes to Pangolin. Obviously, there are a ton of reasons to be bullish on Pangolin. PNG, easy swaps, great tools, projects, and traders. We talked about it in the last video, how Pangolin did update they have a new beta version for their app, and the simplicity of it is something I do like. I talked about in the previous video how just like simplicity when it comes to these exchanges and these DEXs is key, and I think some DEXs try to make it, not they don't try to make it, but they make it too complicated, and the user interface is just, it's not what it should be, right? I feel like with these exchanges, again, most people that are using these exchanges in general are pretty tech savvy people, individuals, but nonetheless, I think just simplicity is key here. Yeah, Pangolin, you can see here farming, staking on Hedera, Flare, and Songbird might surprise you. Sunshine and Rainbows, SAR, unique farming and staking algorithm that was developed by the Pangolin DAO, solves the issue of attracting stable liquidity, which is a common issue, I guess, for DEXs. And then they have a link to this article that talks about the Sunshine and Rainbows algorithm. It was created by Pangolin. The rewards, right? We've talked about the rewards in other crypto projects or other DEXs, sorry. With like aerodome, right? Rewards are bar none. LCX, the rewards aren't really there. I know LCX is trying to do something about their rewards and just make them a little bit more lucrative, but yeah, you can see here, in contrast to other protocols that require long-term fund lockups and staking governance tokens, Pangolin has developed a game theoretic algorithm. The advertised APRs on Pangolin's website are average figures, and the actual APRs start at zero and increase essentially over time. So yeah, this is super interesting. I definitely think this is just another added kind of bullish catalyst to the overall outlook of Pangolin. I think when you talk about rewards and you talk about farming and you talk about staking, for DEXs specifically, it really elevates that ceiling to where these prices of these DEX coins can potentially go. There's a lot of people in the space that see Pangolin going to $10, right? Going to $15, and for me, I don't personally have that price point in my opinion. Again, that's not financial advice. I've got it more in the range of like $6 to $7, $8. In my opinion, again, that's just my opinion here. But I mean, we're talking about the TVL only being at 48 million, $124 million market cap. there is obviously room for Pangolin to grow, and I think these added reward systems and the things that they've been doing as far as updating their exchange add to the overall bullish aspect and the bullish outlook of Pangolin. But I think it's just important to understand, you know, the potential or essentially the ceilings of a lot of these dexes. So again, let me know in the comments below how you feel about Pangolin PNG. Gonna continue making these videos. Drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and as always, have a great day.